How are we doing this morning, gamers? Good morning. Happy Thursday. Wonderful picks. Howdy Southpaw, Slippy, Morning Awesome. Metsu Fathom, thanks for re-upping that subscription again. Appreciate the over 5 years at 62 months. Good morning, good morning. Oh, my category is still set to Monopoly Go. Gosh. Thank you. My brain saw the white in the game category. I was like, oh, the Pokemon Pocket category is white, and the Snap category is purple. I forgot we did go at the end of yesterday. Thank you. My first full art trader of Misty last night. Nice. Those are what I'm on the hunt for in here. I really wish they would show me 2-star cards and Wonder Picks more often. I would. Well, maybe I'm glad they don't. I would spend infinite money trying to get 2-star things out of there. So maybe it's best for my wallet that they don't. To give a quick start of stream plug to our sponsor, Into the AM, whose stuff I'm always wearing. They've got their Black Friday, end of the year sale stuff going on. Extra discounts on all their stuff up there. And as a freebie, I've got a 12 $25 gift cards for Into the AM I'm going to be giving away in the Discord server. So if you'd like a shot to win a $25 gift card for Into the AM, pop in the Discord server in the announcements channel. There's a post to react to where you can enter, pick 12 people for, looks like we have 50-ish entries right now. Also, as an update, because this dropped at the end of the stream after we were off of, yeah, they ship all over, Niv. We got confirmation of some data mine stuff and confirmation of when trading's coming, so this is from the official communication from the Pocket team, which I was really surprised to get this. Surprised and happy to see official communication like this. So trading is confirmed going to be coming in January. And they confirmed what the data mine said, which is that we expect a new set come December, before the end of the year. Yeah, it's notable here they say trading is coming to select cards, which could mean certain rarities, but I think seeing select cards in this adds more credence to the idea that they're only going to let trading happen with not the latest set. I would bet if I was a gambling man, and I play card games for a living, so clearly I'm a gambling man. I think I would bet that's what I expect from trading, is it didn't release with the first set, and they're gonna wait until it's not the latest set. That would let them have people chase a bunch of loot boxes to get cards right away, while also making it so trading can make things cheaper for people who are doing older sets. It would basically let trading be a kind of catch-up mechanic, right? I think you should expect no balance changes and just new card releases until proven otherwise, as far as balance goes. I read it as you won't be able to trade rare cards at first. Maybe, I don't know. I think not being able to trade rare cards would be a big miss. Ritos, thank you for the 2/3 of a year. Welcome back. Yeah, we'll be snapping the day after the OTA happens. Is my plan. Yes, I assume however trading is implemented, they will implement it in a way that prevents secondary markets from existing. Wait, there's an OTA for Snap the same week as a patch. Yeah, patches aren't relevant for card updates anymore. We don't get card updates in patches any longer. The patch basically did nothing. It just like set up cosmetics for the next season. I hope no Gilgamesh nerf because I just bought the card for 6,000 tokens. Truly, you are one of the least intelligent people playing Marvel Snap. If you are spending lots of resources on cards days before that you know an OTA is coming. Like it's unfathomable to me how many people will be like, oh, I'm so unlucky, I can't believe they nerfed the thing right away on me. It's like, or maybe you know this is coming and you should stop spending resources on cards just before it's happening. Alright, I think we X-speed the execute out of here, huh? So they don't get knocked out by a Giovanni. Our giveaway entry shot up from 40 to over 60. We'll have a good number before we're done today. Alright, Kangama, I need you to throw hands on this Ponyta for me. Unlucky. Is Twitch bugging for me? Can anybody confirm? Do you see me in the Pokemon Pocket category on Twitch? My channel says my category has changed successfully, but I don't see my channel listed in the search page. You see me in there? Okay, yeah, weird. My thing must be bugged. This matchup's probably pretty close to impossible for our deck. Actually maximum punish for letting them kill the Executor. I'm gonna try and clear this backline, Ponyta. I don't see you there either. Yeah, the people saying you see me, do you see me as the game category listed? Or you see me inside of the Pocket category when you navigate the Pocket category on Twitch? Both. Okay. Alright. It's definitely bugged for me. I believe it's bugged for some other people as well. Yeah, I'm looking at the game category and I don't see it. Yeah, it's weird. Whatever. That'll be alright. Oh, I hop on the bike, I think. Ooh, that's a nice one. Alright, sweet. Turn it around, mama. If they don't have Ninetales, we're in an okay spot. They have the Ninetales. I think that means we're dead. If Kanga hadn't flipped 4 tails in a row to start, we might have been okay. We're probably torched now, though. We needed them to miss a beat or Kanga to be more average. Do you listen to the music and sound effects while playing? Yes. Wiggly EX was Sand Slash. I feel like I'd be inclined to play her with Marowak more than Sand Slash. But Hitmonlee is a big reason to play fighting, though. I agree with that. The music doesn't get old for you. Not at all. It's very chill, lo-fi vibe style music. Actually just like the definition of perfect background noise. Alright, gamers, we gotta tap the ads on the Twitch side so they don't run in between the games. We're gonna play some of this against hopefully some of what's not our worst possible matchup when we return. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. Darvin1, thanks for the 3/4 of a year. Welcome back. The reason I pick Sand Slash over Marowak is 70 versus 40. I occasionally get in trouble leading to energy, but I'm also playing 2 Kangamame. So, Kangaskhan is actually even more reason to play Marowak as opposed to Sand Slash. Because Kangaskhan is an attacker that's good when going second, and Sand Slash is an attacker that's good while going second. So Marowak is good. Marowak is excellent because you can split regular Marowak and EX Marowak to allow you to have attackers that are good when going first and good when going second. I was gonna ask you if the Victory Frog deck was posted here, but instead I'll pay to see it at some point again in the future. Yeah, we can probably play that today. I liked that one a lot yesterday. This game is crazy deep for how simple it seems. All of the absolute best games have really simple core rules to start with and have a lot of depth to play into. I added Baby Marowak to my Marowak EX deck, and it's absolutely the case. Feels good to have both, 100%. I like those builds a lot. I like the idea of fighting Wigglytuff in general, though. We might try that today. That sounds kind of appealing in general. Wiggly EX is a good card, and I agree that Hitmonlee is an all-star. Wait, so where this to start though? Yeah, I've seen the Blastoise stall deck floating around. I might poke at that too. I have two 2-star Blastoises that I'm sad I haven't played enough with. So grass. Need Bellsprout here, actually. Since I have the whole line teed up. On days where I do Marvel Snap deck submissions, there'll be a thing pinned above the chat when we're playing Snap, and I play them for a small tip. We'll see. Maybe the OTA today I'll make Marvel Snap good enough to do viewer decks again. We'll see. Earliest I'll be doing Marvel Snap viewer decks is Monday. What's a good Marowak deck then? What Pokemon does it have? I'm a big fan of Marowak Machamp is a highlight I posted on the Hooglandia Pocket channel the other day. But Marowak Sandslash is also okay. Like we just mentioned, I like the idea of Marowak, Wigglytuff could be something to try. If they have X speed and an Executor, we could get into trouble here. Am I supposed to Kangababa then? Just for the... There's a Dr. Grindle deck from Discord. That deck's actually been putting up results in a couple of the tournaments. Mewtwo Wall Blastoise. Man, Arcega is batting 2 out of 8 so far this morning. 3 out of 10? Might be 3 out of 10. I'm actually just gonna mulligan this matchup. I don't think the opponent's deck is popular or very good, and I think it's a polarized bad matchup for us. I want to play this deck because I think it's good against Pikachu and Mewtwo, and I really don't care to play against something that's super off-meta and polarized to beat us. And that's one of the challenging parts about why Mewtwo and Pikachu are so good, is I think a lot of the decks where you can kind of metagame and have a good matchup against something like Pikachu and Mewtwo, you kind of have to punt a number of the off-meta matchups like Venusaur and Charizard. Which makes it why it's challenging to attack decks like Pikachu in a tournament setting, because you have to get through the rest of the chaff to get there. All right. Find that X speed next turn, we can have an okay shot. 2 X speeds, 2 research, and 13 cards. RST, thank you for the 2 years. Welcome back. All right, now we want to top deck the X speed so we can also Sabrina. We want it organically rather than. I think Alakazam Executor could work. We played a little bit of it. It's fine. I think Alakazam has a lot of the same problems a lot of the Stage 2 decks have, where, like, your deck doesn't work because you'll be missing your Stage 2 or your Stage 1 with some amount of consistency. A big part of why Pikachu and Mewtwo are the best decks are because they are leaning on basics. Yes, Mewtwo is a little bit less consistent than Pikachu because it wants the Stage 2 on the back line. It at least is serviceable without it though, right? Alright, if we hit a heads on this Executor, we can steal this game. We get to retreat, we get to pull the Charmander up with the Sabrina, and then we get to crack it with our friend here. Turn late research. I will say this is one of the reasons why I think this deck is probably good. Even in your matchups that are going to be hard like this one, sometimes you just hit heads on Executor EX and the game mostly ends on the spot. Yeah. And Charmander had a family. Shame they left him alone on the bench. You think it means they need more tier 2 rewarding cards in the future? I don't know what that means, Dylan. Oh, you mean like stage 2 by tier 2? Is that what you mean? I agree that your stage 2s need to have a pretty big payoff to be worth playing. Scrimmage, thanks for the brand new primer, appreciate that. Ooh, we're up to 78 people entered in the giveaway for the shirts in the Discord. Who doesn't like free stuff, chat? Eggy boy. Yes, the Monopoly Go promo will be running for the next 13 days. Up for a little while. Gosh, come on, Kenga. Murdering us. Yes, the higher level grinds on the Monopoly game are a grind. I don't choose the reward incentive structure the way they do for the promo games. I just align the sub gifts accordingly with the incentives that they give me book game. You are correct that it will not be trivial to clear through to the top stage for the promo. Kanga is tired, chat. She's going through it. I don't actually know that Psyduck is actually meaningfully disruptive a lot of the time. Feels like it's hard to read. I'm a little sad to lose my X speed, I guess, but most of the rest of the hand didn't matter. Oh, look, I got my X speed back, and they shuffled me into my stage 1. Thanks, opponent. Couldn't have done it without you. I think Kanga is the best colorless Pokemon in the game currently. It's either Kangaskhan or Wiggly EX. Are the two options for that title, I think. I'm gonna try and end this Articuno's career. Not Farfetch'd. Farfetch'd is incredibly poorly positioned with Pikachu being the best deck in the game. Coins are not killer today. We needed either the heads on the execute or one more heads and 4 flips with Kangaskhan to get that one. Sedge. In a different metagame where Pikachu's not the best deck, Farfetch'd is very reasonable. However, in reality, where I live, it's only okay. At least their Misties are as good as our coins. Got that going for us. That's honestly a tougher one for them to get for us than anything. I haven't pulled a single Kanga, so I've been playing Duck and losing to all the Pikachu decks. Yep, that's basically your choice. What's the third best deck that isn't Pikachu or Mewtwo? I don't think there's a clear data-driven answer to that question. And I don't really have a good subjective read on it. Charizard. Charizard is the third most popular deck. In the objective sense, but... Wicked, thank you for the almost 2 years. Welcome back. Think they'll keep up with the release pace, or do you think a new pack is just because the game needs new momentum? New packs every 2 months seems a bit much. So, again, for those that haven't followed, the new packs that are going to be coming before the end of the year are data mined to be a small set with another bigger set the size of Genetic Apex coming towards the end of January. So I think big set, small set, alternating every other month seems very, very reasonable and fine. Or every 6 weeks, not every other month. We have certainty that the new packs use new hourglasses. They've not confirmed that, but I think that's reasonable speculation. Really know if this is right. Also, I'm not sure that it even matters. Just didn't do a Sabrina here. Well, hourglasses and stuff be shared. So pack points explicitly say they are tied to the specific set, while hourglasses do not explicitly say that. So, to give credit where credit is due, I was apprehensive about the number of currencies in Pocket just when I saw it to start. But the more I've seen it play out in practice, the more I kind of like that the currencies are kind of siloed, because it makes it far easier to min-max. If every single facet of this game used the same currency, players would very easily have decision paralysis, and I would constantly have questions in chat about, Jeff, what's the optimal way to spend these, and why is that optimal? Whereas, like, in Pocket, it's kind of hard to, like, spend your currency wrong. We have no idea what small set means. It could be 25 cards, it could be 100 cards versus 200, just actual no idea. No official word or data mined information about it. Vasectomy says, bought 3 shirts with 20 euros of shipping. Jesus, hope these shirts get me some phone numbers. Well, we would want your vasectomy to go to waste, so I hope they get you some phone numbers too. How much did I spend? I have no idea. Hundreds. The scariest words to say with a mobile game. How much have you spent? Not a clue. Gosh, our variance has been atrocious so far with this deck this morning. Thanks, Kenga. I don't think my heart could have taken another double tails. You can only hold 2 daily packs at a time. They want you to log in every day. Dog it! Thank you for the 3.5 years. Welcome back. My number I have spent is also a little fuzzy because I haven't used all the money I've spent on this game as of yet. There was a sale, or there's a promo going on with Google Play Points at the moment. So like I've got max, there's a cap on how much premium currency you could have in this game at one time. And I am currently at the cap. They won't let you buy more Pokegold if it would put you above 3,600 paid Pokegold. I know I'm gonna be playing this game for the next year or more, so I maxed it while there was a deal. Is the promo still going on? You get 7x play points, and you can trade 750 points for 15 bucks, which is twice the normal rate. I wish iOS did deals. iOS knows if you're in their ecosystem, you're probably not going to make smart decisions like leaving, so. They know you're their mark. Why would they give you anything? Jeffrey and Wheat Build deck. I mean, that's again just like we talked about, the inherent problem with decks trying to play Stage 2 Pokemon. And one of the reasons why Mewtwo and Pikachu put up the most results in these tournaments is because you're just going to die to your deck not having your Stage 1 or Stage 2 in a lot of games. And playing a deck where you don't have to rely on that adds a ton of consistency to what you are doing over a tournament setting. I think if they're smart, they'll definitely release on Switch. I'm really surprised they haven't yet, honestly. Well, I'm not surprised they haven't yet, but I would expect if they expand platforms, that Switch will be the first platform they expand to. Both my Stage 1s in the bottom 6, average Stage 2 deck gameplay experience, honestly. And then we're probably dead to a Giovanni here. Oh! Found myself consuming your Pokemon content. I wanted to stop by and drop off some Bezos bucks. Thank you. Hope life's treating you well. Redwick, thank you for the almost 7 years. I appreciate it. Welcome back. How do you play Pocket on PC with an Android emulator? Classic video gamer playing out their Stage 2 still had all these when they already have the Giovanni to beat me. The games change, but the card gamers taking needless extra game actions when they have deterministic lethal without them stay the same. Hey, Hey, Pitch Black, slide into my DMs with a screenshot of your Monopoly Go board at 7 or higher, and I'll get your gift sub hooked up after the stream today. Overstar with Weezing could be okay. Something we've tried a bit of. Makes you more resistant to Pikachu to start. Big Bell's actually kind of okay when going second. You get energy and then attack for 40, which is nice. Medic, thanks for the baker's dozen. Welcome back. And there was something weird going on with Misty's RNG seed, or was 13 heads in a row just statistics? No, you're right. 13 heads in a row is literally impossible. It would never happen unless the game was rigged against you. In fact, Malik Zero, I reached out to my Pokemon contact directly and asked them to flag your account as unlucky, so opposing Misties are more likely to hit streaks against you. Hey, Nathu! I've been super into Pokemon as well. This game has been giving me massive teaching PTSD. The amount of I don't understand basic statistics things that Pokemon players have been saying in the chat is just like, good golly. I think you're incredibly foolish if you think older people on average have better statistical understandings. As someone who taught at a college that was largely returning adult students as well as more traditional colleges, not having good statistical understanding is a very human problem, not a young versus old problem. Thinking about stats is counterintuitive for how a lot of people parse information in general. Wampa1, thank you for the 2/3 of a year. I appreciate that. Welcome back. All right, Kenga, you have a severe head deficit this morning. I'm gonna need you to flip 2 of them here and knock this Articuno out, huh? I currently have no plans to try out Ray Noodle's game, no. Come on, Mama, you kinda owe me, girl. That'll do, pig! That'll do. I think we're still dead. Starmie cracks Kenga. And then Victory Bell is still really far off because we're just missing a stage 1 again. Why is your Kangaskhan able to be guilted and mine just laughs? Asking the real questions. I find myself and other people's chats arguing that changing Misty to be X number of flips where X is greater than 1 is a bad idea. Yeah, that's why I just time out or ban people that post stuff like that. You just don't want to give oxygen to ideas that are that silly. Okay, there's a world where they don't have a Sabrina and we have a chance. Alright, it looks like it's time for our second Twitch chat of this morning. We're gonna play something else when we return. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. Tough set of games. Bad matchups, bad beats, and bad matchups. Chat, I opened my third immersive Charizard this morning, and it's taking most of my willpower not to spend 12,000 dust flaring him. He needs fire. He needs the flame. Whale problems, yeah. Realistically, we might end up pulling the trigger on it next time I play Charizard, but I don't think we're playing Charizard today, so. Here, I'll play some Greninja Trap when we get back here. Any tips on tournament environments? Yeah, play the best deck. Metagaming the best deck is always wrong if you want to do well. If your goal is the best performance, you should show up and play Pikachu. When 10 gift subs convince you, I would 100% flare the Charizard for, well, okay, this is the tricky part. Are all gift subs $5 now? I actually don't know. In some countries, gift subs are a lot cheaper. Actually don't. I think that's still the case, yeah? Questions and answers. I've probably seen that at some point, Sam, but I couldn't tell you what it was offhand. Flare the Charizard! Thank you for the biddies, Xavier. We'll flare the Charizard here in a minute. Am I looking to draw 2 basics or 1? One's probably fine. Lower gas prices! Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Alright, we'll flare the Charizard. I'll tell you what. We had 2 people, we'll rip a couple of 10 pulls and see if we can get a 4th one, huh? I know that's what the people want. We want to gamble on a 4th one. Classic double water energy to start. Love my 2-color deck. Okay, we found the Froakie. Found the Weepin' Bell. I don't know that I want to get a second Bellsprout growing. I think I want to save that bench slot for second Frog or potentially second Kangaskhan. I would assume that all the event tickets will reset / be gone after the event is done. Everything else has been unique. I would assume that the event is the same. Kangaskhan is having a morning, gamers. She is not happy with us. Oh, man. If this was a grass energy under this in our first 3, would have actually been in a pretty decent spot despite Kanga bricking a bunch. Come on! Amly said. I'm using LD player. You think Giovanni should add 10 even if you whiff on the coins? Nah, probably not. Now, an unfortunate breakpoint here, and one of the many reasons why Greninja is only okay, is that Greninja dies to a Giovanni'd Pikachu because of weakness in 1. Also, if Kanga would have just flipped 2 heads out of 4 coins, the 1 potion wouldn't have been enough to save Pikachu here. Archon, thank you for the 17 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Are there any good fire decks? Blaine is okay. Charizard is okay. Arcanine is okay. That is true. That means no Giovanni. They're going to switch out to the 90 hitter now, right? I assume. The 90 HP, 80 point hitter. Alright, if there's a grass energy under this water, we might be okay here despite all the bad beats. Oh my gosh! And then we lost the 50-50 to not find a second Kangaskhan here. If I hit the 50-50 to find another Kangaskhan here, we might have also been okay. Because we could have switched to that and bought some time. Giovanni, alright, I need a Tails here. Assuredly, with all our bad variants, they can flip a Tails here, right? And then, because my second Kangaskhan is in my bottom 3 cards, I'm actually dead to Sabrina here. That's so frustrating. It's actually crazy how many flips we had to lose this game. We had to lose this quick attack. We had to lose having a grass energy in our first 5 energies. 6 energies? I had 1, 2, 3, 4, and there was one on Kangaskhan too, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it took us 6 energies to get a grass. We bricked on Kangaskhan, giving us enough time to live. I think dual color decks fully alternating which colors you get every turn would be too good. I think there should probably be some amount of pity timer where you could only brick, like you could only get the same one 3 turns in a row or something, but I think every other one alternating is probably bad design. Oh my gosh, did I miss the line? I was so busy complaining about my bad beats, I missed the line. Wow. Imagine making better choices and winning the game despite variance. Great call out from the YouTube chat. We actually could have used the 2 X speeds with the energy on here to win last turn. Wow, don't give me personal accountability. I want to complain about being unlucky. All right, we ended up winning this game despite it all, but I could have won it a turn sooner with better play. I really appreciate that call out, Raul. And honestly, that's a good lesson for me and everybody in chat. Way too many people focus way too much, myself included, on how unlucky they got over the course of the game, that it often makes you miss lines that you could have played better in. Despite all of the bad variance that game, I could have beaten the Sabrina at the end by knocking them out a turn sooner. But being reflective and looking back at things that you could do better takes work and self-reflection. And saying Pokemon Pocket is all coin flips and it's all RNG and there's no skill is easy and removes personal accountability. There's two Kangaskhan's in this deck, yeah? Okay, I'm just making sure after that last game that there's 2. Wazai, thank you for the tier 3 and for the almost year and a half. Welcome back. How dare you ask me to learn and grow as a player? Yep. Woo, we're up to over 100 entries in our shirts giveaway. If you enjoy all the wonderful, colorful designs from Into the AM I'm always wearing on stream, I've got $300 worth of Into the AM gift cards I'm going to be giving away in $25 quantities in my Discord server after the stream today. Should pop in there and react to the post. Into the AM's also having their biggest sale of the year right now. Up to 60% off of everything on their site. I've been wearing their stuff for years, over 30 of their shirts in my closet. They make wonderful stuff. High quality material that washes well and still looks great years later. Some of my shirts with them are over 2 years old at this point. I owe Charizard Flare and opening for more Charizards. I'm gonna write this down so I don't forget again. Unumela, thank you for the 10 months. Giveaways are always in the announcements channel on the Discord server. X-Speed was actually the best draw in our deck here, because it lets me pull Froakie back while also putting an energy on Kanga this turn. We're in an okay spot here, says Local Man, about to be savaged by an X-Speed, an Evolution, and a Sabrina. And his own Kangaskhan. Don't forget Kangaskhan savaging me as well. Yes, 60 gold for 10 packs. Packs are loosely like 90 cents a pop, or about $1 a pack. Ooh, are they gonna go after my Frogadier in the back? Oh, they're going after Kenga, okay. Dick Bellsprout pull here. We're actually set up pretty well now, right? Greninja is definitely my favorite card in Pocket. I'm gonna Shuriken the Zebstrika here, because I would like to be able to clear it after a couple of heads. So what you're saying is 1,000 bits opens 10 packs on stream. It does, almost assuredly. Oni Chris, thank you for the 15 months. Welcome back. I assume this is a... Oh, interesting. I figured they'd retreat and try and quick attack me this turn. Victory Bell's actually pretty mid in this matchup, it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and Water Shuriken the Helio Disc. So that way, if this flips 2 heads, we don't waste it here. And if we don't flip 2 heads, we can always Water Shuriken this next turn. Kango is due to deal some 60s here. Is there a way to choose which energy goes to your deck? Yeah, during the deck selection screen, you can choose up to 3 different energy types. If they don't have Jolteon this turn, Victory Bell is about to make Eevee very sad. Yeah, I think we're done here. Is there a way to get targeted cards other than pack points? Wonder Picks are pseudo-targeted. But no, pack points is the only way to 100% guarantee it. So, we'll Fragrance Trap. Pull up Baby Eevee here. We'll Water Shuriken. Tag the Helio Disc. Greninja decks are my vibe, chat. I enjoy them so much. $10 packs, you say? Thank you for that. The Minis Luatech. Oh, they are a Pikachu EX deck. Interesting. They're dead now is what they are. Alright, we're gonna rip a bunch of Charizard packs here, courtesy of chat. And then if we find the second, we're gonna flare the 1 Charizard guaranteed. And if we find the second, we'll flare the second. There is a fairly low limit on how many packs you can open per day. Just so we're clear. It's only like 110-ish packs. Maker, thank you for the half a year. I appreciate that. Welcome back. You play any non-digital card games? I do not. I have 3 small children and not a lot of time. We're looking for 2 stars and immersive Charizards. 2 stars and immersive Charizards, gamers. I've got a lot of Glooms. I think we're gonna turn some glooms into glue and finish out my, my what's it called? Only 59 gold. Well, there was only 11 hours on the one. I'm also half looking for a Kangaskhan out of this pack. Need one more Kangaskhan to get my last top level flare. I have not hit a God pack, and I'm over 1,000 packs in. Come on, dealer. Yeah, I like the one plain flares a lot, too. What's defined as a God pack? It has all 1, 2, 3-star cards in it. They better let us trade 2-star cards, chat. That's my third Blaine. Alright, we're gonna do 2 more 10 rips, and then we'll flare the Charizard. I mean, we'll flare both Charizards, because we're gonna open another one. Woo! I only had one of that one. Going on, Max? Good morning. Is there a way to see my decks? You can see my different decks on my Pocket YouTube channel. There's deck links in the description. So much digital bulk! Someday I'll be able to give digital bulk away, chat. Look at all that bulk. Do the into the AM shirts shrink? They do not. The sizing guide on their website is very accurate. So if you know your measurements or can take your measurements, you should look on their website on the shirts. The inches measurements given there are very, very, very accurate. That's not the Charizard I'm looking for. Come on, game. Those are the wrong Charizards. I love these 3 Kanto starters are some of the best pieces of art in the game. The dust extra cards for pack points. I assume they'll never let you get pack points. Dust, I wouldn't be surprised they let you convert bulk into dust at some point. Alright, let's flare the Charizard. Incredibly unlucky and didn't get a 4th. We can at least turn my 3rd immersive into a fire flare. So I think this is the best one. It's technically not the most expensive, but I think I like the fire better than the battles on this. Yeah? Anybody agree? Agree, disagree? I think the 3rd one's the best one. Okay. Yeah, we can play some Charizard games. I like the non-Moltres Charizard deck. I think it's solid. Generates good games of Pokemon Bucket. A Fire Flare on most everything else in here. There's a beating it if I wanted the last Kinga. Let's try without it for a little bit. Another X speed. Is Flare unlocked for all copies of the card? No, you have to unlock it for each one. So I need another Charmander, Charizard immersive to flare both of them. No, you have to use the same art. So in order to flare this Rapidash, you have to have more of this Rapidash. I don't think Second Dinner would be upset with me for saying out loud I am optimistic about their OTA that's happening this afternoon. I think they would not be mad at me for saying that. I don't think I'm gonna get dinged. Right to jail. Will you do a deck list after this? If you haven't seen this deck list before, this is one of the many decks that's been highlighted on the Pocket YouTube channel. I'll throw it up when we go on break in about ads in 15 minutes, but if you want it before then, you can grab it from the Hooglandia Pocket channel. I'm pretty sure we just charge up Charizard from here and then they can't win. Charizard EX Burninates Venusaur in one hit. They just can't survive. This matchup is very polarized against them. As we say in Spain, they saw the ears of the wolf, Pokemon Pocket. Yeah, hopefully. There's a video on my YouTube channel talking about my emulator setup. But LD Player was pretty straightforward for me to do. They just install and go pretty much. Yep. Very, very lore accurate. Venusaur concedes the Charizard. Blink twice if there's series drops. Second Dinner has confirmed that series drops will be happening in the December patch. And they've told us we'll get notice of what they are at least 2 weeks out. So the December patch is on December 10th. So series drops in Marvel Snap will have more information before the end of November. After watching all the Greninja decks, I cracked and bought 2 copies. Great choice, having fun with the frogs. Genuinely, Greninja is the most fun card in Pokemon Bucket. I don't think it's close. Greninja enjoyers, stand up! No, I'm gonna pedal until the next ad break. Ah, classic Misty Gaming. Actually just dead, left the game. Cool. Oh, I have a red dot. Did we account level up? I think that's what this means. Sure did. Get all those goodies, chat. Count level 44. Allow me to sing you the song of my people. Oh, I forgot I bought the Gardevoir bundle this morning. I didn't realize I had to claim those. No, Pokedex doesn't change anything. You can just reshuffle with Pokeball if you have it. Looking for 2 stars. Looking for 2 stars. No 2 stars, nobody. We had Chipotle for dinner last night, chat, because they were running a fundraiser for my kid's school. Which means I get to eat Chipotle for lunch today as well. Leftovers are busted. It's my favorite Greninja pairing. Honestly, its Victory Bell right now has been a ton of fun the last couple of days. The most competitive Greninja pairing is probably Starmie EX. What's my preferred protein at Chipotle? You get guac for free when you get a veggie bowl, so usually I just do that. Guac and extra cheese. And then you need to put a little bit more extra cheese on top of the guac so it doesn't stick to the lid of the bowl. Mama just killed a bird. Dizzy punch to the head. Hit the graveyard, now it's dead. Mama, the game had just begun. That was terrible. Oh, sure, the lyrics were not bad. The singing was atrocious. We'll work on it. We'll work on it. I got a 2-star Misty out of a Wonder Pick. First 2-star I've seen since playing. They don't pop very often. My 2-star Misty also came out of a Wonder Pick. I really need to draw a Ponyta or another Charmander so we can be insulated against their big bird. It was all bad. You're probably not a good culture fit for this channel if you thought my lyrics were bad. Go somewhere else where someone is less fun. You like the Goldie X's or the 2-star picks Mewtwo and Char? I like both the immersives and the 2-stars. I really don't care for the golds, if I'm being honest. All right, can we dodge a big bird? Oh, Pidgeotto probably means we're dead. Unlucky. Gold Pika dies. Gold Pika's okay. Yes, I'm playing on LD player. Hey, if you clear board level 7 of the Monopoly promo, slide into my DMs with a screenshot of that, and I'll take care of it at the end of the stream today. It was a manual process that I have to gift myself. Yeah, I think even with this potion, unfortunately, we are just not going to have enough damages or have enough life to survive. I don't think Minish-Out is a playable card. I think 3 energy and stage 1 are both make it much worse than Pikachu. Superman, thank you for the 28 months. If you're enjoying Monopoly Go, I get a bonus at 31 is the extended gift sub. And yeah, I needed second potion this turn, yeah? If I would have hit second potion, we could have lived the Pidgeotto. Or could I? No, I would have been at 80, right? I still would have died. I still would have died. It didn't matter. I really needed a third Pokemon the turn that they hit this. Is what we needed to be able to win this game. Arbok locks it up here. Speaking of free gift subs, if you want to dodge adverts on this channel for the next month, be sure to check out the Monopoly Go promo. Clear board level 7 and get a 1-month sub to the channel. Otherwise, we'll see you in 120 seconds. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere, gamers. Battle for these 120 seconds. I think we're going to stand up. Was there a line where you X-speed into the Charmander to kill the Weezing? I could X-speed into the Kenga, maybe. Gives us a shot, maybe. It would have put the Charizard up to 4, down to 2. I think we still die. I don't think I'm gonna do viewer requests again until Monday. I think I want to play decks that I want to play today and tomorrow, because I might play a tournament again on Saturday. So I'd like to play decks that I might play in that. Out of the 5 basic field. I'm not sure if the second X speed is better than the second Kangaskhan. Like that last game was a good example. We wholly lost from not having enough basics, right? pretty confident I want the 2 potions. Honestly, I wonder if there's a world where we don't play Sabrina in this deck just because Charizard burns down anything. And we just, like, play the 2 Kangs and we cut the Sabrina. What do you think of Golem and Executor EX? I mean, I think Executor EX is a stellar Pokemon pocket card. I think all stage 2s have a pretty incredible amount of inconsistency. I don't have a general profile page for Untapped as a handy link, but you can find links to decks I've put on YouTube on my Untapped page in my YouTube descriptions. Sabrina is very mid against Pikachu. You are correct. Maybe we'll try that. Maybe we'll cut the Sabrina and play the second Kangaskhan. I definitely want the 2x speeds, I think. And I'm going Magmar Blade. I think Magmar Blade is fine. It's just a hard sell to play 2 energy attackers that die to Pikachu in one. Red card is why I didn't play the research. Having 2 researches in your deck when they red card you is an incredible leg up. I put an energy, they attack me for 50, I put an energy, they knock me out, I put a second energy. That's not enough. I think I'm just putting energy on the Charmeleon here. I'm pretty sad. This is actually another game where I wish I had another basic. To insulate against Sabrina. They Sabrina me here, we're kind of dead. We're hoping to draw Potion here. Because Potion means we live a Psysphere. Pokemon Pocket's an easy game, chat. Just draw the cards you need. Well, it does look like my pocket decks. Good call. Thank you, High Voltage, for digging. And then, unfortunately, they have the Sabrina because I don't have another basic. I need to draw a second X speed now, yeah? We're trying to position to getting the Charizard up with 4 energy here is the goal. Don't want to start building another Charmander. We are currently favored in this game, but their Hypno could win it for them still. You definitely should not play normal Moltres with Charizard. I think this build of Charizard with 0 Moltres in it is quite good, though. I guess they're setting up so they can clear my Charizard with the Mewtwo in the back. Is their goal here? No, I would not consider replacing Kangaskhan with Moltres. I would play Kangaskhan. That's why it's in my deck. And unfortunately, I've already used a potion, right? Dead. Not having a second basic early killed, a third basic early killed us. Them getting damage on the Charizard was the entire game. I'm gonna put the second Kangaskhan in and cut the Sabrina here. Opponent played that well. The only thing we know about trading with certainty is that trading will not exist on 100% of cards. There will be select cards you can trade. Freezing Flame, thank you for the 11 months. My speculation would be that I expect you won't be able to trade the newest set of cards. But that is purely speculation. Yes, we know it's coming in January. That's true too. They reckless charge us. If they do, Rapidash clears them. Yes, if you don't have 2 Charizards, you should definitely just play a Blaine deck if you want to play Fire. Alright, and that's probably most of the game, honestly. With the Rapidash here ready to clear. So there really isn't a baseline narcolepsy. Most other digital card games don't do trading. But restricting the newest set of packs from trading would be a good way for them to keep their money on trading, I think. I assume trading needs to be carefully thought out for them so they don't lose income on it. Punished for not potioning. Hit around the red card. I think we're probably dead without another Rapidash here. Obviously, they could brick on a bunch of heads here, but they would have to brick less if I would have potioned. You can trade in the other version of Pokemon TCG. Yet I assume one of the reasons or things they want to get right here, Fredwick, is they don't want to spawn a buy, sell, trade secondary market like they had with pack codes in the other one. Would be my expectation. Yeah, if I would have potioned, we'd have lived this. That's fine. Genga's just gonna flip a bunch of heads and we'll knock him out, yeah? See if Marowak takes Kangaskhan to the bone zone here or not. If I would have gotten one more 40 hit it with Rapidash, we'd had a real shot this game even without the Charizard. You think they'll add something to incentivize more PvP? I don't. I think one of the core things they're doing that's a really good choice with this game is making it so you don't feel obligated to play PvP, and you largely just play PvP if PvP is fun for you. I think one of the incredible mistakes that a lot of other games like Marvel Snap make is making their game feel like people have to log in and do chores every day. I think it's great that in order to get the rewards for Pocket, you just have to open packs and you can play games if you find playing games fun. And if playing games isn't fun for you, you could do something else. I think gamers are an incredibly injured breed. It's very, very silly that people want to ask for more predatory things to force them to play a game they're not having fun with. If playing Pokemon Pocket because it gives you joy isn't the reason you're playing it, you should stop playing Pokemon Pocket games and play something else that gives you joy. I think they've very carefully designed a lot of the systems in this game to try and not burn people out. I think they want people to log in and play when they have fun and not otherwise. I'm using LD Player for the emulator. There's a video on my YouTube channel that has some details of like my settings and stuff if you're interested in it. They've confirmed that we'll get a second set of cards before the end of the year. Data mines say middle of December. And then speculatively, we'll get more cards at the end of January also. But it is officially confirmed that we'll get stuff in December. Ooh, the Machop is nice here at the X speed. We'll swap this back and crack them for 20, and then next turn the Machoke clears the Meowth one with weakness. Cedris, thank you for the 4.5 years. Welcome back. They're staying in with Kadabra? Or are they X-speeding out? When they put the energy on, I thought they were teleporting. I guess they could go Energy, Alakazam, and then my Machoke doesn't clear it, but Machamp off the top still does. Got 2 of those. And they pivot to putting energies on something else that's very good for us, so this game's probably done. That is an interesting bit of speculation that I hadn't thought of that could make sense long term. Speculation I've seen is that the December release is a 4th booster pack in this current set. That would be an interesting way to do it, where that would be like a third, a little bit less than a third of the size, and then you technically long-term only have 4 sets per year, but you stagger how much comes out of them. I can see that being the case. That would make pack points easier too. There's definitely a lot of different ways they could do those details. Alright, and with Hitmonlee queued up here, and this Kadabra on the bench, we should be good to go. Machamp actually also lives a hit from Alakazam, right? It's only doing 170 with weakness. So, Chiller Method... Data mines confirm that we're getting another Lapras style event at the end of November. I would be absolutely floored if them saying a set release before the end of the year was just referencing another one of those. I think you're likely very wrong that they're just going to do another Lapras style event when they say they're going to add more cards. I like this Machamp deck a lot. Marowak. Regular Baby Marowak is a solid card. How do you feel about Baby Machamp? He's okay. What's my favorite Pokemon generation? I mean, I'm a millennial, so my favorite generation is the first and the second. All Pokemon released after Gen 2 are made-up Zoomer Pokemon. If you think different, you're wrong. It's okay. It's okay to be wrong. Alright, are we playing a game or are we done? And we're done. Can I live one, Misty? I'm not sure we can even live one, Misty. I've heard, one of my favorite nonsense takes people say quite often is, they should just make Misty guarantee 1 energy. And genuinely, when you're going second, Misty hitting a single time is generally enough for you to win the game. If they don't have Sabrina, this might be serviceable for us. We let the Marowak EX go down in 2, and then we get Machamp set up and solo them with it. Yeah, we have played Mewtwo without Gardevoir on stream. It's alright. Same kind of idea as the Charizard without Moltres. You play Clefable and Kangaskhan. Hey, Edix. Glad you're having fun with the Alakazam Weezing deck. I think it's solid. One's a lot of fun. Do this to dig for potions for later. We're explicitly not playing out more bench Pokemon because we want to play around Sabrina moving forward. Yeah, I agree, Mo. Restricting Misty to not work with things like Articuno is probably the design play. It's the easiest, laziest design change. It's the least bad suggestion Twitch chat regularly offers. All right, I need a potion now. Are we torch? It might be torch, gamers. Dead to Giovanni. I think we're just dead either way. Like I said, one Misty going second is pretty unbeatable. Yeah, making it work with non-EX Pokemon is actually probably the best. Like, leaving it semi-open design. I'd be down for that. It's a good suggestion. Alright, with the Machop and the Marowak EX already in hand, I'm actually just not gonna research here, because if they red card me next turn, I want the researches in my deck. Joke for later. Spud. People are built different than me, chat. I could never sit here and play this Articuno deck all day. It's so dry. Thank you, Marowak, for putting them out of their misery. Good night. Thanks for rolling over. We're going second? I don't mind leading on Machop when we're going second. Relatively okay variance on finding our stuff. But GX cards and stuff like that in Pocket Features. Yeah, I assume most of the weird and special card types will eventually have in here. You mean more of a reward for winning in PvP? No, I think if they add too much reward for winning individual games in PvP, you'll make people feel compelled to grind it, and that burns them out. Oh, did someone say something they shouldn't have while I was scrolling? Sorry, I was uploading a video to YouTube. Man, that is a heck of a message while I was uploading a YouTube video. It's a pretty fresh Twitch account too. You should probably report that account for ban evasion. It's probably someone that's been banned here before. Energy over here for now. Starmie EX threatens to knock out Machop next turn. Hope all is well. Happy Beast Nerf Day. LOL. Truly one of the strangest phenomenons is gamers not letting other people like things. Like, it's fine if you personally don't enjoy Pokemon Pocket for whatever reason. But, like, coming into random Pokemon Pocket streams and letting other people know how bad you think the game is not like the flex you think it is. Validation their opinion is right. Yeah, I mean, maybe. Alright, they have to win a 50-50 and then win a 1 in 3 to discard Armor Champion. Nailed it. On the X speed draw, we just clear the Persian now, yeah? Save them getting a knockout point. This out just in case. This really polished game using the world's most valuable IP is clearly a fad. Yeah. I've had a lot of bitter Marvel Snap players leaving comments on my Pocket videos about the game being casual and not competitive. And I've just been posting a canned response on them, letting them know that, yeah, At least this game has a thriving tournament scene right out the gate, unlike Marvel Snap, which is purely a casual game. No, like, the unironic part is like, this game has the option to be casual, but that doesn't mean it's only a casual game. And that's a disconnect that a lot of people don't understand, is they think your game having the option to be played casually means that's the only way it can be played. As we get into the tournament scene, LimitlessTCG.com is the place where most of the tournaments are run. Pokemon Pocket had a bigger tournament scene than Marvel Snap ever did before its global launch, and I expect it'll continue to grow. And they had a 1,000 player tournament. Like, it's actually nutty. They have 2 potions to live here, sad. But they don't have energies on the back Starmie, right? So we're probably fine. Kukui, thanks for dropping by the Twitch side. Glad you enjoyed the YouTube stuff. Be possible to add timestamps or segments to the YouTube videos with the decks you're using. I've been cruising through your stream videos looking for ideas. Those markers would help immensely. Unfortunately, while I think those markers would be helpful to people going back through it, adding those markers doesn't add any actual increase in views to the videos, meaning it doesn't make me any extra money, and I just can't spend time doing things that don't make me money for my job. I'd rather just spend that time streaming more. Yeah, I agree with that, Hizard. I think the tournament scene will likely grow even more once more people have fuller collections. If this is a Machop, I might just build that on my bench here. Keyboard's unfortunate. Lost that 66%er. Hopefully we tap a Marowak next turn, have 3 of those in our deck. Yeah, there's a video with how I set up LD player on my YouTube side. What can I have in this game if I spend $10 a month like Snap? You'll get 1 extra pack per day and then some extra mission stuff. And some promo things. It gives you like 60% more resources than you get for free. What deck are you planning to play in the tournament this weekend? I don't know if I'm playing in the tournament this weekend. It'll mostly decide on if I have a deck I like enough. The tournament metagame in this game is pretty narrow. I don't really want to play Pikachu mirror matches. The premium in this game really isn't worth it. The premium in this game is literally 3x the spending power of the next best thing you can buy for resources in this game. So, like, if you want to put forward the idea that nothing is worth spending money on, sure, you can be a free-to-play player, but the idea that you shouldn't be buying the premium if you're spending money is objectively wrong and nonsense. Not counting the extra missions, the premium pass in this game gives you 30 packs, which is 180 Poké Gold for $10, or 18 Poké Gold worth of packs per $1. And the absolute best rate you could buy Poké Gold at on the regular is 6.9 Poké Gold per dollar. So it's a little bit less than 3x. It's almost 3x when you factor in the missions that give you extra stuff as well. It's more than just 30 packs. There are supposed to be some kind of Black Friday end of the year sales in the app though too, yeah? Speaking of Black Friday end of the year, I'd like to show our wonderful sponsor scrolling with their gorgeous male model underneath me there. Into the AM makes all the graphic t-shirts that you see me wearing on stream every day. They're having their biggest sale at the end of the year here. Save up to 60% on their stuff, plus an extra 10% off with my link. I've also got $300 worth of Into the AM gift cards I'll be giving away in my Discord server. So if you pop on in to the Discord link in the announcements channel, react to that there. I'll be picking winners after the stream today. What Gengar deck would you recommend? There are no competitive Gengar decks. Card is not good. Have you bought any smaller size shirts since you lost weight? Yeah, I've gone down from wearing their XLs to wearing the larges. I'm still a pretty tall person, so the measurements on the larges are still what I need. Welcome to the Bone Zone, Gasly. The code's good for everywhere they ship, Garg. How soft and breathable? They're incredibly soft. They're great. It's genuinely difficult to go back to wearing other cheaper shirts after I've worn them. High quality stuff. Finding mediums that are long enough is hard, yeah. And my XLs still wear reasonably even after my weight loss. It's not too bad. Do they have a potion here too? No potion. Means they're probably dead. I don't know why they put the energy on here. How tall am I? I'm 6 foot. I like my shirts to hang over my belt, though. Not interested in showing my stomach off yet. Do we pull Jinx forward here? Speaking of my stomach, I can feel it growling. I think it's time to go grab my leftovers for lunch. Looks like it's time to run a Twitch advert here as well. I saw your comment on the YouTube side, Robin. I don't think I would nerf anything in Mewtwo. I think Mewtwo's performance is pretty in line with the deck that's popular. It's converting at a very normal rate. The Pikachu. I don't think you should change cards because they're popular. I think the performance of them is the more important thing. The Pikachu deck's not just popular, it's converting to top finishes at a rate of almost 2x at starting, which is why it's problematic, I think. I think Mewtwo's popular because the Mewtwo packs are good to open early, and it's an iconic character that people like. All right, I'll see you in 120 seconds, gamers. I'm gonna run and grab my lunch, subscribers. BRB. This is, we might do more of a champ when we get back. I might play this deck this weekend in the tournament. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. BRB. What's on the Cube Auto Macho cards? Those are flares. Or cosmetic things. Yeah, I can put the Discord for the giveaway link on the YouTube side. Good call. Just for those streams. Let's hop in, shall we? I think in order to push Pikachu down organically, we would need a good fighting stage 1 that has 110 HP. Which I'm not sure I expect them to give us, but maybe they'll power creep a little bit and give it to us to push it out. Border, thank you for the 7 months. It's just so tough that Pikachu can one-shot a bunch of stuff. Onyx is too slow. Well, they gave me the whole Machoke line. Thanks for the red card, nerd. Now I do this, yeah? And then we Marowak and put the Marowak up. The red card was very good for us, yes. This has the same retreat cost as Machop, so we'll evolve it. I thought you could only be in the Discord server if you're sub. So, because I decided to leave Twitter, I've opened the announcements channel in the Discord server to the public. So that way anybody with the link can get in there to follow my content updates. I just don't have it in me to moderate a fully public Discord server. Do I want a potion here? I think I do want a double potion, yeah? You were timed out for saying the premium pass is not worth it because it is objectively the most worthwhile thing you could buy in the game. If your goal was to say you simply don't want to spend money on a game like Pokemon Pocket, you just don't need to communicate because I'm not asking for your free-to-play opinion. Like, it's fine if you find joy in free-to-playing a game like Pokemon Pocket, but there are plenty of people with spending money who also enjoy spending money on these games, and that's fine too. And if we're talking about how to spend, your opinion on free-to-play or not is not really worthwhile inclusion in the conversation. Did you also join Blue Sky or just leave Twitter? I think all of the people who are leaving Twitter and joining alternatives like Threads and Blue Sky are very silly. All of those other websites are going to be just as bad as Twitter. The problem is social media. The problem is not unique to Twitter. Algorithm scroll-based social media is awful. I need less of it in my life, not more. I don't want to trade one algorithm scroll-based social media for another. Scrolling exists on any social media site. I mean, that's fundamentally not true, right? So you're right that there are a lot of scrolling-based social media sites. However, Twitch and Discord are good examples of social media where your primary engagement with them is not scrolling-based. On Discord, you're going to certain chat rooms that you know are going to give you a certain experience with certain people. There's not an algorithm feeding the content that you see. And on Twitch, you're largely going to your follow list. YouTube is pretty close to being Twitter adjacent with how its algorithm try and serves it up on you. A champ is so good. You're right that they are trying more and more to try and make the Twitch mobile app be more scroll-based. One thing that's actually really interesting is that something that you hear about constantly is that Twitch has bad discoverability, i.e. it's hard as a new creator to get found on this platform. And Twitch keeps trying to make algorithmic changes to serve people new content, and people always don't want that, basically. The reason why it's so hard for new creators to get discovered on Twitch is because of human behavior, not because of what Twitch does. It's hard to get discovered on Twitch as a new content creator because most people, when they open Twitch, do one of two things. They either, one, open their follows list and then open up a stream of someone they already follow. Or 2, they open up a game category and they select from the top 1 to 5 people in that game category that they care about for a stream to click into and see if it's something they could like. Whereas YouTube has good discoverability. Because YouTube serves people most of the content they watch via their algorithm. To the user I just banned on the Twitch side, and I'm letting you know that I banned you because YouTube doesn't tell you that I've banned you, it just shadow ban you. To the person that complained you hate Twitch because Twitch tried to serve you someone, I quote, pretending to be a stripper. You should know the YouTube platform you're currently messaging from has literal pornography on it. Literal pornography on it. Literal fully naked bodies. So maybe you should just ignore the content you don't care rather than complaining about it in my chat. Big incel energy to complain about that type of content. Sounds like I'm using the wrong YouTube. Yep. There is an objectively very wrong idea that women content creators have it easier and they get more views and are more successful because of their bodies and not because of the content that they make. And I'm here to let you know that if you're one of the incels that believes that, you will be very shocked by the reality that, like many spaces, Twitch is an incredibly male-dominated platform, and the majority of people who are successful and make the most money on Twitch look like me. They are almost all men, and most of them are white dudes. So no, women do not have an unfair advantage on this platform. Oh, look it! An incel that doesn't understand basic statistical understanding that we're talking about, pointing out a singular successful female creator. You're right. I definitely didn't say no women are successful. I said the majority of successful people are men. One of the reasons why we talk about things like this on occasion. You know, you could talk without yelling and we could still hear you. Man, life must be really hard not knowing that there's a speaker icon in the corner of your screen where you could turn the volume down.
Would this make you feel better? Would you prefer if this was how I streamed on Twitch? Do you like your Twitch streamer to have the microphone right in their face and to whisper the sweet nothings into your ear? Should I talk like this while I play with my Pokeballs on stream chat? I'm going to whip this Pokeball out. It's going to be amazing. It's going to feel so good when my Pokeball catches them a chop.
Truly one of the most amusing lack of critical thinking skills people have is the idea that I am yelling for 8 hours a day while I live stream on Twitch. This is gonna come as a shock to some of you, I know. But believe it or not, I was a theater kid growing up. And one of the things you have to do, excuse me, while performing is project your voice. So I feel better and more energized while I perform here on stream for 8 hours a day when I project my voice. It helps me keep my energy up, and it helps me stay engaged, and it means my microphone can be a shotgun mic out of my camera frame as opposed to being right here next to my face. Lets me have my nice pretty backdrop and see more of me. Just so funny. Why are you yelling? Why? Listen, chat, the only person who's allowed to complain about how loud I am is my wife, whose office is directly above mine. If you're someone else out there in the big scary world, you just need to click your speaker button and turn me down. All right, so we've got regular Marowak here, and then we're building up nice and clean to our Machampion on curve. Terrible Sabrina. Counterpoint. I actually think their Sabrina is good there if they have a potion. If they don't have a potion, it's bad. But if they have a potion, that Sabrina means my Machamp can't one-shot their Mewtwo. Have you played TCG Live? And if not, does this game make you interested? I actually streamed Pokemon TCG Online for over 100 hours many years ago. This, however, is my full-time job. It's how I feed myself and my children. And there are no content metrics for TCG Live. So, I don't expect that I will put effort into that. I really like this Machamp deck, chat. I think I want to play something else now and have some variety while we play throughout the day. But that might be the tournament deck for this weekend. No content metrics, but no one watches, who cares? Yeah, most all of the successful Pokemon TCG content from before Pocket was like box breaking type stuff. I've actually played this one on stream yet. So this is a 2-color Executor Omastar deck with 2 Kangaskhan. So the idea is we have a bunch of tanky friends to start with, and then we close on Ammonite Omastar. I'm vibing on this for now, I think. With the Ammonite already down. That's fine. King is just gonna end the game. I like Executor Greninja, but I also like, we've been playing some Victory Bell Greninja yesterday. We played a little bit more earlier today, and it was really good on both of those. Hey, Fenabo. Speaking of things that feed my kids, thanks for the Prime support. That direct support is a big part of what lets this be my job. Thanks for keeping me around. Have you tried Primeape Marowak EX Golbat deck? It works well into both Pikachu and Mewtwo EX. That's not true, actually. If you look at the matchup data that we have on Limitless, that deck is actually just not very good. I saw some people playing that, and it makes me sad to tell you that it's not very good, but there's just a bunch of, like, not great cards in that deck. I'm ready for Crobat. I really hope Crobat is in the December card release. Crobat, a playable Crobat will make Golbat real good. Golbat's close. Does Jeff look at YouTube live chat? Absolutely not. Kangaskhan is in the Charizard packs, which is one of the many reasons why I recommend opening Charizard packs first. Thanks for the red card, gamer. This powerful start wouldn't be possible without you. So atrocious. What website do you find these statistics on? Limitless TCG is the place running the community tournament so far. Omastar, decent 2-color card because it requires 2 colorless energy. So if we have a water underneath this grass, we'll still be able to use this on curve, which will be great. I'm using LD player. BlueStacks would not work for me. All right, because they hit Gardevoir on curve, we need the water energy. Don't brick me again, game. Come on. Noise. I'm playing regular Executor as opposed to Executor EX in this build because I wanted all of my Pokemon to be 1 knockout point Pokemon. I want to force my opponent to clear 3 different high HP Pokemon. And I'm also playing 2 Ericas and 2 Potions. So that was a sweet first game. Beat on curve Gardevoir, pretty strong. Oh, a little bird told me we might be getting a Marvel Snap OTA sooner rather than later. We will be switching over to Snap when the OTA drops. So, it's gonna be a good one to set the tone. I think the OTA is great, and I expect Twitter and Reddit are gonna have an absolute meltdown. Speculate as you will. Spoilers! What's an OTA? For people that aren't Marvel Snappers, Marvel Snap does card changes once to twice a month where they'll buff and nerf things. OTA stands for over-the-air update. How many gifted subs to break the ND? I need 10,000 USD in bits. Has to be bits. Can't be gifted subs. You can refund those. I think 10 grand gives me enough that I could pay Brood to let me back into the program after breaking it. A Caterpie Enjoyer? Wait, with water energy? But it's got something spicy going on. Direct tips are actually the easiest to charge back, not my dance. Gifted subs and bits are more challenging. You're right that nothing's 100%, but it's more challenging. So Powder Heal lets them heal 20 from everything each turn. You know, honestly, the opponent's playing an off-meta deck that probably lines up really well into us. I'm just gonna skip the game. I think our low-energy attackers, we're built to beat Pikachu. We're not built to beat stuff like that. Just gonna opt out of the polarized matchup that's gonna take me an eternity. Classic opponent playing a deck that's 0% against Mewtwo EX, but 100% against our deck that can beat Mewtwo. Average TCG metagame experience. Which is, again, one of the reasons why if your goal is to win a lot, you should just play the good meta decks. You shouldn't brew to try and beat them. You will win far more just playing the good decks than you will brewing to beat them. Is Wigglytuff EX that bad to Mewtwo Sleepy Coin Flips? It's pretty mediocre. I almost thought about playing out the other Kenga. Just having the other basic sounds a little awkward against, it's a little awkward against, Sabrina later. Yeah, opponent spent a card to turn my 3-card hand into a different 3-card hand. I need to get a fossil going. We need Omastar to beat Venusaur. This card's insane against Venusaur if it gets going. That's fine. Mama's just gonna end it, yeah? Rats. Who wakes up and says, boy, can't wait to play Pika, Zapdos, and Mewtwo Guard? People who like winning. A lot of people spark joy from winning. Oh, that is not an EX Venusaur. I tried winning once, would not recommend. LOL. I'm doing well, Vazine. Life's swell. Mama just killed the plant. All right, one more turn, Mama. Oh wait, they split where they put their energies. Oh, we're so done here. You think they'll eventually increase the deck size limit in Pocket? I would use 50 deck slots, and it's only set one. So please, for the love of God, increase the deck size limit. I'm begging you, hands and knees. Mama just killed the plant. Dizzy punch to the head. To the graveyard, now it's dead. Mama, the game had just begun. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Kanga is out for blood. She is. Honestly, though, the Lilligant with a Venusaur in the back line is actually kind of scary here if we don't find our way to Omastar plus an island. Did you just switch me into a more consistent source of damage? Thanks, I think. Come on, video game. So salty. All right, 2. Imagine if they had saved their red card for after I finally drew my stage 1. There are, in fact, water energy in our energy zone here, believe it or not. God. Why don't Pocket and Snap have more deck slots? I genuinely don't know. There must be some type of infrastructure issue on the back end that makes it something more challenging to do. Because it's an issue in every card game. They never give a lot of deck slots. Does Arena have 50? Good for them. Yeah, I'm playing the full options on my Omastar lines. No way they're playing Giovanni in their Venusaur deck. Don't you dare. Holy! It does exist! Oh, you know, I should have Erica'd here to play around second red card. I should have burned this traitor out of my hand to make it so second red card is less detrimental. Oh, you know, should I have put the energy last turn on this Helix fossil to build up another one? I probably should have, yeah. Alright, Ancient Whirlpool says they can't attack next turn. Good luck, Godspeed, gamer. This card's a very strong finisher. I'll have a video reviewing the Snap OTA after this game is done. I wanna finish this game out though. How do you counter that? You have to retreat. I need to win the 50%er to draw my other Omastar here. Or my other stage 1. Perfect. Okay. So I could do this. I could do this. Man, I regret using my potions. Yeah, no OTA spoilers in chat, I'll ban you. Am I supposed to pull this back? I think I'm supposed to pull this back. So, it's so close though. Because this lets them build up more energy on the Venusaur to be able to retreat with it potentially. Whereas if I leave it up, it forces them in. Maybe I'm supposed to leave it up just because I have the second Omastar ready to go. Alright, well that's a reason. That's a reason to. I don't know that I'm supposed to play... I don't know that I'm supposed to play another basic out because of Sabrina. But I guess I already have the Omastar on the bench, so maybe. Alright, we gotta hit the 1 and 4 now. Alright, fine. Snap OTA is great. Let's go play that. I think I made some mistakes there. Pocket enjoyers! I'm gonna hit publish on a Pokemon Pocket video right now as well on the Pokemon Pocket channel if you want to watch some Victory Bell Executor. We're gonna play Marvel Snap for the rest of the day. We'll be playing more Pocket tomorrow. Probably tomorrow afternoon. People asking if Pocket's gonna do OTs. I'd be shocked if Pocket implemented OTs. Absolutely floored. I expect no balance changes in Pocket and for them to just release new cards that slowly power creep.